So we have all these beautiful queens and goddesses and empress and medicine women. We are all coming together for the upliftment of the planet. But first, we need to take care of our home, our temple, because the world is, if not, the world will take you and will crumble you back up and send you back into the matrix, because that's where your comfort zone, your ego, wants to always keep you.
How my sisters doing today?
Ooh.
How you all flowing?
Sunshine, how are we doing today?
How you flowing?
Awesome.
Flowing? You going with the flow today? How you flowing today?
You know, she's in the back end showing you some love, typing in some love, giving it to you how to do this, you know, multitasking, being shining, boom, boom.
Yes.
And, you know, we just came from meditation from another queen to, a kingdom to another kingdom. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. We only socialize with queens and kings. Other energies.
Oh, I love it.
They're stepping out of the room today. They don't understand it.
They don't understand it. Not in there. Don't go in there, y'all.
Royalty. You know
Royalty. Yes. Love it. Keeping up those positive energies. Yes.
You said to laugh, so we're here.
Yes, laugh. I want to tell y'all a joke.
I love that. I'm gonna tell you a joke. Before you tell the joke, I want to give a shout out to everyone that's watching us live, and I see you, Tink and Amanda. We love you both so much.
Love you, Tink.
And
love Amanda.
Tink said, "Cutie, kitty."
Cutie,
my
kitty.
Luna, you know, she makes appearance when Mama's gonna share things that the guys are asking her to share for the day. So we're here.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that she showed up. I'm so happy that she's here with us finally. We've been waiting, you all. We've been waiting for like a couple of days, right, for her to get acclimated to her new home and to make her appearance. And now she's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here, mother. I'm doing it. Your little moon child. Oh my goodness. Wow.
So we got her Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And you know, my guys said that I was getting a companion for the show. I thought it was my daughter's. I thought it was my daughter's cat. Then, yeah, that's what I thought. And then that's what I thought when the guys. And then I said, oh. Then they were like, no, you're getting your own companion. Your own. How you wrote this, and I was like, I'm sorry, say that again. Yeah. Is it okay, guys? Is it okay if I share a little bit of my story today?
Break it down. Break
it down.
Okay. So, all of you guys that don't know me, my name is 𝕱𝖆𝖊𝖘 Martes. You know. Bermúdez, right? There are so many other ones, but right now, that's the one we're sharing because that's what my ancestors are giving me. So, yeah, we're going to go with that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was born in 83 in this playing field. But before this, right, I come from a very, very powerful tribe. Very powerful tribe of women that know their power, but now are coming into this plane right here to awaken other goddesses so they can do their thing, right? So how did Jesse get there to finding out all of these information, right? Well, it happened, before in the show. We said she was depressed. She was, so many things were happening in her life. Like her boss hated her, 3 panic attack. He didn't hate her. He loved her in his way, of corporate world, right?
Mm.
And that's how the corporate world treats you, right? You have to go, 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 go more and more. So, but that was actually us, taking over. So the other thing that happened to her was that she went into a white field to meet a lot of us. And then she also found herself going crazy for the awakening process because she didn't have guidance. Right? So she asked us to physically send her somebody that she could physically speak to. Oh, gotta go.
Oh, and on that note, because Jessie will be back, she's taking care of something very important today. But to touch with what Jessie was speaking about, we go through that. Oh my goodness, if you do not do this, we cannot do this by ourselves. Just know that, trust and believe we do need help. That's why we're here. But we also need that coach. We need that master. We need that assistance in life. Because a coach is going to tell you something that other people won't. All right? A coach is going to be honest and be your best friend, like we spoke about yesterday, and tell you exactly what you need to know. They also want to help you and give you that moment of being accountable for yourself. All day, every day. It's all about accountability because your coach is living that life too. So ask yourself the question, joke number 1, who's your coach? That's my joke number 1. You all thought I was going to tell some knock knock, who there joke. You thought I was going to do that. I see you. I was going to be like, knock knock, who's there? Well, here's the first knock knock joke. Who is your coach? Who do you think your coach is? All right. Say the person's name to yourself right now or think it in your head and then tell me. Here's the list. Is your coach living the life that you are striving to live? If you are an active energy seeker and you are a meditator and you're taking care of yourself, you get on your mat every day to do your yoga, you're eating the foods you're supposed to eat every day, whether you be vegetarian, vegan, or otherwise, taking care of your form, living right, treating it right. Is your coach doing that? Half of it even. Is your coach striving? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the ending of this knock knock joke. There's a different type of people that you're going to meet in your life that you should choose in this moment, or if you have already chosen, see if you made the right choice. All right, the 33%. You got 33% of the people that are right here. Love them. Blessings to everyone, right? But they just not quite where you at. But they seem to be the neighborhood that we spend a lot of time in, knocking on doors, ringing bells, sitting down having a cup of tea all the time. Using a lot of time down here. All right, so we're going to come back to this 33%. That's enough right now. The second 33% is right here. Eye level with you. You all rock and rolling, doing the same things, going to the same, taking care of yourselves, doing your meditation. Wherever you find yourself, that's the people right there in the middle. They're right there with you. All right? Pretty good group to hang out with. Stop ghosting them. Stay with them sometime. Talk to them because they're trying to do the same thing you're doing. And remember, the energy exchange that you want is a fair energy exchange, even energy exchange, because you have to always think about yourself. Put yourself first. Value who you are. So if you do any less than who you are, what you trying to change? You can change. You can go back down. All right. Now we're going to go to the top 33%. Woo! To have one up here, someone who's been there, done that, and achieved it time and time again, over and over again, and giving their wealth and prosperity to the world, giving that knowledge that we're aspiring, have one of them. This is the master level. Everybody should have a master to guide them through the ways that we don't see. Those places that we don't see in the corner, those dark spots, different ways. We have Master 𝕱𝖃 told us one time, he said, because I was having these when I did my meditations, these spirals of energy, and they were just going through. Ever see those science shows? And someone asked, should we go inside? He went, no, not right now. He said, you can't go in there without a master. You can't go in there without a master. There's some things that we cannot do without a master to guide us, have certain permissions to go into. It's not that it's not supposed to go into, but see what a master does? And a master is able to guide and lead you on the right direction. Guide and lead your energy to the right direction, right? So a lot of us are striving to stay here, where we are, and find ourselves with like-minded. Your tribe is your vibe. Vibe with the people that are striving to do the same things that you are doing. You know what I mean? Now, our babies down here, our lovely, beautiful souls down here, who haven't come up to the consciousness where you're at, that we got to do something. We're here to do something. I'm tired of being down here and just existing. Going through day to day, falling for that lie that the world has told us, with the education that they have given us, saying, oh yeah, my life is fine. I'm getting up, I'm eating, I'm breathing, I'm doing, I'm saying, I have this, I got food. I watched some TV today. I went to a job that I don't like, but I got money, so now I could do some more of the things and come back tomorrow and do it all over again. And happy with it. Because they think that everything is cool and copacetic. And they don't see or feel themselves. They don't feel their heart just yet. So stay here. And when you go down to here, when you visit your friends, your families, that you love very much, because I do love them, you have to be very careful at the time that you spend and how you share your energy with others that are here, because they don't have that, but they feel something, that they need something. And then this starts to begin. Oh yeah, I need what you have. Not that they want to do the work, because remember, they're not at that consciousness level just yet. They're not looking for the work. You want me to do what? That's too much. What do you do every day? You get up when? Every time I tell somebody I get up at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, they're like, I can't do that. That's the first thing they say. I can't. Tell me, all right. I wasn't asking you to get up. You just asked me when I get up. Then they ask me, what do you do? When I tell them that I meditate, I write, I do yoga, I give myself 2 hours for me, they go, wow. And 2 hours is not enough time. I be feeling like I want more. But in their mind here, they're like, oh my gosh, you do that? Well, when do you play? When do you go out? One of the famous parts, do you play video games? Yeah. What movies do you look at? Do you hang out? Do you drink? Do you smoke? They ask me all the different things that they love to do right here, because that's their world. And they have to come to see. I'm not saying that we do not communicate with them. Yes, we do. We communicate with them all the time. You know how? When we're outside walking and they see us and they feel us walk by. I see people turn their head and just look like, I know what they see, what they're looking at. Remember, everything is energy. Energy is everything. We're attracting. They have it. It's not that they don't have it. They're just not willing to see it right now. So you have to be really careful when you're at that bottom 33. You have to really be careful. It's not that we're not here for our family, our friends, and people that we see hurting outside that we don't know, but they need help. It's not, we're here for everybody. We're just learning how to do it in the right manner. We're learning how to communicate, learning how to help. All right. Sometimes our mere presence is a lot of help. When I walk past people on my walk after I've garnished my energy with Mother and have my beautiful, sometimes I'll put my hands out just in the direction of where people are, and they'll stand a little bit taller. They'll turn because they feel something. Some maybe go like that because they felt something, You know what I mean? So yeah, we're helping in so many ways. In so many ways. We got to be careful how we use our energy. Dee taught me a lot about that. And she taught me about, you were telling me about being more discerning. She was telling me about being more discerning and setting up boundaries. I did not have a lot of boundaries in my life when I was younger. The first 25, 30 years, boundary, what? What's that B word? Boundaries. I did not have that in existence because I thought, I was like this, everybody need love. Come here, no. You'll change if I just love you. You'll change. No. Forget that they just stole that, or forget that they just hit that person. Forget they let some foul things out their mouths and set this energy, negative energy off in this room. No. They just need some love. That was my thinking for a long time. And I got myself into a lot of stuff with a lot of people. But therein lies a lesson. It lies a lesson for me. Because if I didn't live in these experiences, when I came to Dee or others who told me about boundaries and being more discerning, I was like, oh, so that's what that is. That's what's wrong. That's why that was happening. My eyes were opening because I was like, wait, I don't want to keep hitting the same wall over and over again, getting the same results over and over again. Something I'm doing wrong. And then I asked, what is it? Because I know I'm here to help. I'm here to help. What is it? And thank the divine. He was like, I got you. Here's your answer. So then I met others in a better tribe than the tribe I was hanging out with. And I'm like, what did you just say? And then it felt like, and I felt myself uplifted. I felt myself uplifted. So you will feel it. It is done with a feeling. We don't know everything and we're learning, but it is done with a feeling. How do you feel when you with somebody and they start a conversation? If it tweaks you the wrong way, step out that conversation politely. I have some things to do right now, but you have a good day. And roll. And roll. When Jessie gotta go, she go, I have to do this. Pee. Boop. Her thing just that fast. Boop. We don't have to get to say, love you, see you tomorrow. Just be like, gotta go. That's how fast. She does tell us before. She'll say, I love you, have to go, pick up the children. Boom. She said all she needed to say and she left. That's how we have to be. That's how we have to be. Trust your feelings. Trust them. That's your intuition. That's your God feeling. Helping you all to stay on track and not to fall in some pitfalls. So trust it. Don't think, I have to be a good person. And being a good person is loving yourself first. And you're going to love others the right way because you're loving you. You're loving you.
Okay, you said a bunch of stuff that we need to talk about, right? You can't just... She was like, I'm going to love you all and vomit a bunch of consciousness on you.
Wait, you didn't like my jokes?
No, your jokes was fire. I was laughing. Then you see me laughing. I was laughing. I was laughing. And I was telling people to affirm and do the journal prompts. Do your journal prompts to get you a coach and to see if the one that is in the label of coach or mentor
resonate.
Are they truly an example that you want to be like? So definitely do that 100% because like what Angela said, your tribe is your vibe, meaning the people that you hang around, their energy will become your energy, right? So do the 33% what Master Sri Akashna has shared with us, because you don't want to always stay around people that are viewing you as their coach, unless that's your purpose, yes. However, if you do not protect your energies, then you will go down to them, and you don't want to do that, And let me see what else you said. I'm trying to remember, boo. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Okay. Angela said something that was fire. She said that she was viewing people and she took the responsibility of completing them, meaning if they needed love, I'm gonna be that love you need. If you need food, I'm gonna bring you some food. if you need whatever, she took it on herself and the responsibility that it was her job to complete them.
Ooh.
But baby, when she said that's what I did, because I'm glad that, because that's what I did too. Been there, done that, boo. That's how I was able to share it with you, because I was like, boo, I see this in you. Let's talk. Let's pull it to the
She
side. Let's
did.
talk
She
about this
did. She
together.
was like, come
I said,
here,
boo,
Sister Suki. Come here.
yes, boo, I love you. And the only one that we're responsible for here is ourselves.
Yes.
And the reason that is because what all that we have is inside of us. So if you continue to be that outside energy or influence for someone else, they will never get it.
Oh.
They will never get it. And it is not fair to enable them to still have that need to rely on someone else. And I'm not saying that, you won't have someone that will need help. Yes, make that space for them, let them cry. Don't try to fix them. Let them release and get through those things. But don't continuously try to stand in the gap for that relationship that they need to have with Source or with God or with their angels or with their higher self, or whatever word that you resonate with,
Or whoever you're chilling with.
Yes. Whoever invisible that you're chilling with.
That you chilling with, yeah.
Or visible, they come out sometimes. Or visible, they come out.
That's true.
Exactly. Ooh, something else. Okay, I was watching this today, so this is a segue. It add to it, a little spice on it, girl. Watch out, I'm gonna add to the pop right now, boo.
You're gonna add some sun. You're gonna add some sunshine in it.
There you
Girl,
go. There you
watch
go.
out now. Some sunshine all on it, okay?
Some bright light.
Now I gotta grab it back because it's gone. It'll come back, and then I'll say it when it was right. It's okay. All right. The chat is going crazy. So let me get back to the chat. Tiffany said, so crazy about the coaching thing. I recently decided to take a break from my coach, not knowing why, because I love her. I've now been feeling that it may be time to find a new one. You know what? Wait, okay, I got something. Didn't Master Sri Krishna say to us, for all of you that know him or not, the point of any coach, you're supposed to outgrow that coach.
Yes.
If you are not learning anything, if you're not outgrowing them, there's something wrong. Not necessarily with them, not necessarily with you. It could be both. It could be one of you. But you're supposed to outgrow them. You don't supposed to be stagnant and again still relying on someone else outside of your body to complete you, to fill the void, to teach you. So Tiffany, that is A-okay, boo.
Yeah.
A-okay.
And it's a good one. I heard Tiffany speak about this before. So yeah, follow that, your intuition, yes. And put some action to it. Energy loves action. Get it working, because you already know it to be so. I've heard you say this before. I can't remember when, but it was a while. It was a while ago. So you're right. You're absolutely right. And it's not that it could be that it's not that there's something wrong with that coach. That coach does not have what you need. You could actually be at another level than her that she cannot communicate. She's done what she can. Do you know what I mean? And that takes us to know ourselves inside. And to trust. I've been dealing with trusting my gut, trusting my instincts, you know what I mean? Trusting that feeling, you know what I mean? And that, it's absolutely 100% right, And that freed me in so many ways, because now when I get a feeling, I'm like, all right. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So so trust it and move it. Don't waste no time. I just wanted to say that, to not waste any more time, your time with it. All right, and find the coach that you need to take you to the next level that you want to be, with that energy that you need. All right, sweetie.
Angela, what we were talking yesterday during our amazing lunch times together. I love our goddess lunges. Okay, watch out.
All right.
Okay, watch out.
Sister gotta eat. Sister gotta eat.
Your sister's gotta eat
And wisdom.
Yes. What do you remember what I said to you yesterday when you were thinking of something and you were thinking of a choice and a decision? And what I said with you as far as right when you get to it, trust and So will you share with our beautiful goddesses right now what we discussed? It doesn't have to be what you were trying to determine, but how it impacted you today, because you immediately put it in practice, and look what happened today with you trusting and doing it.
Oh my goodness!
That's nice. What you can share? Yes.
All right. So do I have? Oh, don't share what happened today, but share it yesterday first. All right.
Well, share.
Hold on. Take a deep breath in.
I got so excited. My thing went from like 1 to 60 when you mentioned today. It went from 1 to 60 when you mentioned today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was for you only. Remember that?
Yes, I do. I remember. All
right. So we went. So let's break it down a little bit more from this side.
Well, I wasn't meaning saying what you did today. I'm saying
I know.
What
you brought up
what I shared with you, the wisdom or what was guided through me to speak to you, because that will help Tiffany, and actually Amanda just said something that it will line in and help everyone that's listening right now.
Yeah, this will happen with everything that we're working on, with everything that, whether you're listening to it, whether you're watching us right now, 20 years from now, ancient time, this knowledge is ancient. So it will continue to go on from, and then after we discuss that with Ange, we'll go back to the story that Jessie was telling before this, because that is very important for the collective. And then we'll answer some of the questions in the chat. All right.
Yes.
Let's go back.
So back to yesterday. Yes.
Hold on. One more time. So because the lunch period breaks are important for all of us, right? Just like breaks with yourself, you got to check in with your bodies. We have forgotten to check in with our body or breath. The most important one, the breath. We take breath for granted.
Yes, we do.
We take breath for granted. So that one is the most important one, right? We are following so many crowds, so many, but we're not sealing our own bubble so that we can expand and go into the feel of the world, right? If our bubble, me, you, all of the web of the world, is distracted on everybody else's web, but our web is not secure, our body and temple home is not secure, then we can show up for the best of us and show up for those people on the best, So vice versa.
Yes.
So let's go. Let's do it.
So yesterday, oh my goodness, I had the thought, and it went whoop. So yesterday, Dee asked me the question. I made decisions. I already made them. I didn't have to make. I made decisions yesterday that led me on a path that took me away from what I was supposed to do. All right. And by Dee's question helping me to look and assess myself in that moment, is that what you were supposed to do? That's the one, right, Dee? Is that what you were supposed to do? So I had to sit there, I had to breathe, like Jessie said, and it just came to me. I wasn't. And I had to say, and I said, why? I said, did you all ever hear of what? I said, we talk about FOMO. I had a FOMO moment. The fear of missing out, and the fear of missing out. I took a course and like, now this is what we do. Because on the surface, everything looked cool and shiny. I took an exercise course, a HIIT course. What does HIIT do? It's going to get your body moving, right? It's going to get you healthy. Everybody out there thinking, hell yeah, what's wrong with that? I thought you took and stole something. No. It's not every decision that you make is something that's horrible like that, as a low energy as that. Sometimes we put ourselves in places and spaces that we don't belong in, no matter how good. And my grandmother used to say, not everything that is presented to you is for you. Just because it looks good and think, oh, that looks nice, not everything's for you. So you have to take time to breathe and think, is it for me? And why do you want to do this? So anyway, I did it. And it took me away from a beautiful session that I actually was supposed to be a part of. But so then I had to look at why I did it. So the fear of missing out is something that I have been dealing with all my life because I was in a people pleasing mode, you know? And if I don't do, this is one part. If I don't do exactly what I feel others want me to do to make them happy or whatever I have already committed to, do you know what I mean? That I have to show for them. I have to show for them. It's their class. They see my name on there. You know, they showed up to me. They came to my so-and-so. All this is underlying that decision that I made. This is hindsight. This is called hindsight. I made the decision without all of this. And what we have to strive to do is don't let our teachings be hindsight. Have them in real time by asking ourselves the questions first. Why do you want to do this? Is this what you should be doing now? You know all the things that you have to do. All right. Does this align with your path right now? Oh, yeah, it's a good thing, but is it yours? Asking ourselves these questions up front stop us from having to learn these lessons in hindsight. Hindsight's great because that means you went through something. I thank and praise the Almighty God for that lesson yesterday. And he gave me my answer, boom, boom, in real time too. I ain't have to wait. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, D. I ain't have to wait. They was like, oh, we got the answer. We just waiting for you to get there, but we have to let you say the answer. And you breathe into this. And you think about it. See what best friends do? See what hanging around with the right people do? See what a good tribe does? So yeah, they allowed me that lot of me in that moment and everything. So yeah, those two things came through. Those two, it was something else. There was something else. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that one. The spirit just told me. The other one I got was my download. It wasn't supposed to be shared with the world. Just what I gave to you is what they wanted.
I love healing in action. One. I also love teaching people how to do these nuggets. I also love to do that for people. I also love to help you find that voice. Clear all these things so that you can hear it, right? And everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, how can they do that? Please, how can they do that?" Yeah, I will be taking you on a 21-day ride, so that you are able to learn how to do this. So you are able to learn how to use your superpower.
Yes.
How to use it, right? So Luna is very, very comfortable. So Luna is my beautiful moon child. My beautiful moon child. Yes, she's my moon child. Moon tribe. Welcome to my tribe. So if you are brothers and sisters from around the world that don't have a space and you need that space, I am your modern day shaman. I will take you on a path at your level, and I will take you and clear it out those things. If it is generational curses, we got you. If it is something that you're not seeing it at this moment, it's okay. We got you. Hey. You know, because I don't work alone. I have a whole team. I have a physical team, and I also have ones that you don't see.
A spiritual team, yeah.
Yeah, I do. We do. We have a spiritual team. It's
they are the bomb.
It's being in the right tone, in the right radio station, as you call it, so that you can listen to the voice and the guidance. And are we listening to the ego? Because she doesn't want you to meet this. And if you have doubts, we can try it. We can try it, just like we did with Ange over there. And Ange, Willow's been here doing her thing. We have seen her do some very strong things, right? But also some of that crap that we have carried from the wounded parents that came into this world that haven't done the work and haven't cut that generational curse and continue to walk on this earth and come back to the earth and going and repeating itself, the cycle back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what happens. That's what the Matrix wants us to do. Continue this cycle. Continue the crazy ass cycle. Yeah, we said it. Continue this crazy ass cycle. If you are a Sadhguru fan, you know that he also said, if you know your guides, they will become your guides. It will physically change your life. Physically change your life. So this is how it happened for me. So I had a spiritual awakening. I was going crazy. I asked the spiritual team, the ones that speak to me, my friends, my guides, my ancestors, I asked them to please find me guidance here in the physical world, because, you know, when I was going crazy in the spiritual world, being a badass in the spiritual world, and, you know, like the goddess of the moon and beautiful, my ancestors all up here, like, I've seen myself being a spiritual warrior. I've done that. I also been I have my ancestors that are mermaids. You know, we did all that. So now we did that by ourselves. You know, we did that by ourselves. My tribe, where I come from, where Jesse comes from, the Taínos from, we did it by ourselves at one point, right? Because we were afraid, right? First, we did it. All of us, we're doing it together. We're doing it together. Then the Matrix fell, and here we are in the Matrix. And nobody wants to teach the girls anything anymore, because that is satanic. We don't do that anymore. No. Oh my God. But wait, that's how our ancestors spoke to the moon. Yes. They did all of this, and we vibe. We really vibe. All right, so I'm on this train now, and then I meet the people from over here, and they're like, no, you gotta go back to the beginning. Can we go back to the beginning? And I was like, okay, so crazy over here, and she's in a crazy world now. Everybody's saying that is wrong. So then I went back over there. I said, okay, so can we have a console, please? Will all of the queens rise up and come out? All of you guys. Come on. Poof. All right, so y'all been here before, and we did it together, and we have like this very place. So right now I'm stuck in the Matrix, but I'm awake. It's crazy. Actually, the world is going through a pandemic. They're like, wait, what? Yeah, we expected that to happen. This is actually the ship. We're talking. This is the ship. This is the ship we were talking about. So, okay, got it. So this is what you need to do. So they gave me a list of things for the year of 2021. And I have accomplished every single one of them on this list. So now here we are, and with the ladies, and there are other ladies, there are other angels and fairies that will come to here to what we're doing here in Feminine Flame. Yeah, so Jesse is going through a step up into the coding system. This is why we continue to say, show up to meditation, right? All of these beautiful guides, everybody, they came into the flame, they did it their way. Now this is our time, right? Now this is our time to do it. Yes. Under the guidance, right? Yeah. So that we can level up and we can actually do what we do, right? What your birthright is, actually. What your birthright is. All of these things. So we had that with the sun goddess over there, and with Willow, and then with the moon goddess over here, and Luna. We let her know that she was gonna get a cat, because at her level she was just like, no, I'm scared. Her limiting beliefs, Jesse's limited beliefs, is that her mother was gonna judge her for what she was doing, because our ancestors did that, but they're afraid of what's going on. They're afraid of what could happen to her now in this thing. So that's why we gave her guidance to go meet Grandmaster, Grandmaster in the Himalayas. And tomorrow on the 10th, if you're feeling called and you're like, what, wisdom of the Himalayas? What, with the Himalayan master? Yes. There will be a meditation for the sun tomorrow. We will be on that. We will use the power of 3 to be very, 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 very strong there from the moon. I will add the links if you're feeling called to work with the sun as your bright, and for your healing process, for whatever you're going through right now, and you resonate with the sun. You love to go into the beach, and you know this is your thing. Well, you know what? This is your jam. This is who you kick it with. You know, if you love to go to a walk, then that's who you kick it with. You know, of course, we use all of the elements. Shamans, we use all of the elements to help us along the journey. To help us along the journey of life, because the whispers come very at first, right? But then they'll go into something like this, where we're live, we're healing live, we're healing by design now, we're healing by design at an upgrade level. And I know you guys love this Thursday talk with Christine. Christine, you know how much I love you, Queen. My ancestor brought me to you, and you know exactly how. Thank you for allowing yourself to just listen to the voice when it whispered into your ears to reach out to me. Thank you so much, because right there, we're soul family, and we're gonna be on each other's life forever in this playing field. And we will help each other uplift and come out and we're gonna be taking over these kingdoms together, you know. And what I mean kingdom is just, the vibe you set in, who you walk in the room with, like all of these people that they're gonna know who we are. We are that tribe that we stick together. We stick together, we grow together, and we level up, we level up. This is why Feminine Flame is taking a break from bringing guests, for the level up of what's happening into their life. Because January is a transformational year, but it's right here. It's happening right now.
Yes.
As we speak, it is happening. Last year is happening. All of these beautiful things that we have learned, we have to put it into practice now.
Yes.
We have to stop the craziness. Put it into practice. Show up for you. And listen to those beautiful guidance. This is why Nicole was sitting in her throne this morning. We walked in there, we're talking, oh, Nicole, you should do this, you should do that. No, she's sitting in her throne, boo. She knows. She's sitting in her throne, she's getting her messages straight from source. She doesn't, she's got her directions, she's got her purpose and all of this stuff. So our guys are going to do the same for me. In my house, in Jesse's home, in my house, right now, I set up, because remember how we were speaking and I had to leave because I had to go take care of things. I was on the phone waiting for a call for an hour and a half. But prior to that, I left the water running, and then I went to meditation, and my guys were like, yeah, you're supposed to be there, but not 100%. Not today. Your guidance will come after. You will be able to be 100% there and listening, because right now we're giving you the directions. That is your home. That is your temple for the women of all around the world to come together and learn their power, your yoni power. And that is why we have Queen Bee in her throne. She is in her throne, in her power. So we have all these beautiful queens and goddesses and empress and medicine women. We are all coming together for the upliftment of the planet. But first, we need to take care of our home. Our home. our temple.
Yes.
Because the world is, if not, the world will take you and will crumble you back up and send you back into the matrix, because that's where your comfort zone, your ego, wants to always keep you, because I like it. Oh, you're so good. You're beautiful. Actually, wow, that's too hard. You shouldn't go to that class. What? No. Who is he? Who's not? What? No, don't go there. Or, yeah, you should go to that class. Remember when you went to that? You ate so much. It was beautiful. You loved it. You should stay here and eat. And we customize these things for you for a reason.
Yeah.
And I don't mean Jesse right now. I mean the ones that are speaking through me now. We customize this for you for a reason. Your body, your temple will be ready whenever you're ready to get out of the comfort zone. Whenever you're ready to shut up the ego and just use it for what it's supposed to. But speak to it. Don't keep it there in the dark. Because when you keep your ego in the dark, it will keep you in the dark. It will keep you in the dark. Yes. Because that's what it likes. I like to keep you here. Don't you like it here? So instead of putting it all the way over there, you just have communication with it. Hey girl, so I know we were gonna do this, but are we doing this because you want to keep me stuck right here, or you're doing it to protect me right now? And why? How are you protecting me? I would love to know, how are you protecting me today? Because ego can see from out of there. So yeah, so you ask your ego, how are you gonna protect me, and you have a whole conversation with it. And then you're okay, boo, I see your point. Okay, so last time, okay, got it. Okay, no. I'm sorry, we're gonna go to that class today because actually, last time I went, my body really liked it. It really enjoyed it. Like, I was such at peace that I didn't even want to get out of that place. It was so warm and fuzzy, I don't like it. So we're gonna sit you over there, you and your cold self, and then I'm gonna take you to the class with me, and we're gonna work this out together.
You'll see.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, having a relationship. Don't put it in the corner, because it will keep you in the corner.
Please, ooh.
Keep you in the dark.
Yes.
It's combining the relationship of your body, how it works, and this is why the human design stuff is so important. We have put that in. They have you, me. This one right here, this one. Put it in back. So now it's time for us to have parties and enjoy this time. So when your human design is up, boo, show up, because class is in session.
Hey.
Class is in session. For you, for your portals. So you can learn how to open your portal. When Yoni is here, class is in session, ladies. Because that is a magical portal. Yes. And we can go on and on and on. But that's what the guys wanted me to share for today, for now. And we'll get back on, everything. And yeah, I opened a new channel. It's gonna be Healing by Design. That will be, also today. If you're on Clubhouse and you want to vibe with Christine and I, we'll be pulling cards. We'll be doing human design, mostly human design. Because we want you to get your human design. We want you to get your human design. And yes, we will come in and give guidances and give you all sorts of goodness and all of this. This is setting us up so we can vibe together. Yes. So we can all vibe, so we can sit, you can find your power, and we can sit here with your power and me and my power, and we're gonna work together.
Oh, praise Allah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, spirit guides. Rocking it. Our spirit guides have been showing up and playing full out. I mean, they showing off too. They've been doing it today. And you, as you can see and feel, as you can feel in what has the wisdom that has been shared with you today, they ain't playing. They ain't playing, which is good. We ain't playing either because we said yes. We decided to just show up for ourselves. We said yes. And that yes is a continuous yes, a continuous one, right? So you're going to say yes, yes, yes to yourself. You're going to show up in your life. You're going to continue to do the things that's going to help you to uplift and get to that next level. We have a time check, a queen time check. And it's now 11:53. I did want to address Patricia. Patricia, I saw your question. I want to address your question real quick, and if we can give like a good answer, because I have one. She says, I have a question. I was wondering if anyone lately feels like we live in a dream world. Awesome question. In the sense that Earth is not the only place to live. If I can put it that way. Yes, you can put it that way, girl. That's how your intuition, that's how your spirit gave it to you. That's exactly how you were supposed to do it. Roll with it. I'm so happy that you asked that question. Queen D, we have 1 minute before our carpool.
I can be quick. And actually, I did, y'all dropped all kind of stuff in there. The answer is yes. Is that quick enough for you? Yes, boo. We are multidimensional, so that means there are multiple dimensions.
Yes.
Remember okay, I'll be quick. Remember the movies and stuff? That stuff is channeled. It's channeled because those places are real, boo.
Yes.
So yes, we are in a dream world. Yes, we're in the matrix. Yes, I'm not from this planet. Yes, 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 yes. And my response to that also, I told Patricia, that's why it's so amazing and really important to go back with what Angela said. Get a tribe.
Yes.
Get a tribe that see the same things you do. You know, because our world, our planet is so caught up with this is my belief and this is what's only true, and they will begin to separate you, put it that way. They don't say you crazy, they don't say you in cult, you in a cult, you're gonna say all them things, and it's gonna probably be your family. FYI. However, guess what? We're your family too. So come with us so we can talk about it and we can level up this world, this planet together. This is how we'll do it, is be together, because you know the more energy, the greater the power. So boo, come on over.
Yes. See all those yeses? The spirit just said real quick, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in what your fleshy eyes can see. There is an invisible realm. Listen, feel, love. Jesse. Hey, Luna. Luna, you got a card for us today?
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
we do. So I said, you know what? I was like, you know what? I closed my mic and was like, is there anything else? Somebody else want to come out and say something right now? Because, you know, we're in the zone, we're in the portal, and you know, I was like, okay, right. So the underworld, the under the sea world, would love to continue to remind you that we are under the influence.
Woo!
We are under the influence, like the goddess, the sun goddess over here said. Patricia, yes. As you were speaking, the card just flew. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I was like, okay, you know.
I see you.
See, I see you.
I see you.
Under the influence and the.
Yes. I see you.
All over. So I wanted to reset the vibe a little bit because we want to speak to your spirit. I want to speak to your spirit today. We want to speak to your spirit. So the card that came through is higher learning. Like we said before, Jesse only leaves the cards for the world. We come through whenever we feel necessary, because she allowed the channels to come through. He is a higher learning, but he is one of the highest priestess. This is why we come with highest priestess codes and vibes. Highest priestess. That's all. You have learned from experiences. More inner study is now required to further your progress. Let's read what the book says. But I am sure that if you go back to this video, you will receive all the answers, because your spirit is listening now.
Yes.
He is the highest priestess who is mentioned in the Bible book of Genesis and many other sources too. But that is just, for the ones that love that beautiful book. I'm going to send you over there so you can find that beautiful being in there. If you think this is just, But by the way, we don't need to show proof. We don't. If you say you don't believe in it, it's okay with me. We just in the background. We're in the background, waiting for you to call back. So yeah, he is here to assist on Earth through the ascension process, which is basically moving everyone and everything back to the state of love and harmony. Just like your queens have been saying. He appears with bright light around him in a long white beard to match his ancient high priestess ways. And it is said to have his own under the light-filled priestess who are able to help spiritual people develop their gifts and qualities. For the Lion Gate, Jesse was like, you know what? We need to go and re-tap into this energy. Mm-hmm. So we appear there and say, why are you even here? You can hear us. This is actually your program that we gave to you. And, we're still going through some other stuff. But we show you. I'm telling you that we will show you and continue to show you and continue to show you and continue to shut up things so that you can wake up. So if you want to, it's okay. You can. If not, it's okay too. You can go back. Yeah. As he works on a high energetical level, we can connect with him through sacred geometry and by focusing on ancient star-shaped symbol, like your human design. Like these sacred spaces that these women are speaking. That's how Jessie conversed. We gave her clues because also this is for your evolution. Okay? And if you want to evolve, you need to separate yourself from those that want to continue to be on that world. If you want to elevate, then you separate from that, and then you elevate with that, with these beautiful beings. We have choices. There's also free will. You have learned so much to this point and are learning more every day. You are recognizing all the great lessons you have experienced and challenged that brought to you and are preparing for a transition and inner ascension, where you will move beyond another level of fear and into the inner centrum of your heart and soul. Become aware of patterns, ancient symbols, and signs being sent to you from the universe. Those little pieces didn't just show up out of nowhere. We have been placing them all over, but you've been too busy listening to the noises. This is why we always say, go back in. Come back so we can teach you more. Come back so that we can continue this process. Come back so that you can listen to the wisdom that's been here for ancient time. You're not the first one that heard it. Like the queen of the sun said, movies come out of somewhere. It is channeled through a vessel. The mitsu that we continue to say. How can they channel these messages? By staying quiet. By doing, and then you gotta do the shadow work, and then you gotta do all this stuff and quiet everybody else. But how do you quiet? You go into trips with us. You embrace us in your life. So today, if this was a message that, whoa, okay, then you can take me on a quest today. Let's start with me. I am from a highest priestess. I am from a high place. So take me on your walk today. Take me on your walk. Connect with me. Say, hey, can you send me a feather? Hey, can you send me a bird that I've never seen before? Hey, can you send me something that I'll be able to recognize? But I know that it was sent to you from you. The water running, but it usually doesn't run. Speak to me in your language. Ask me in your language how you will speak to you. How you look at yourself in the mirror. And if you see, this is why we say, get to know you. Find the love within you. Because how do you speak to me is how you speak to you. How you speak to you is how you speak to me. And how you speak to the rest of the kingdom. So today, on your walk, invite me. Say, hey, the girls were talking about this crazy stuff over there. I didn't understand it, but it made me feel like wondrous. I want to wonder a little bit. It's a little magical. I like it. All right. Hit me. Hit me. Show me. I just want to see. I just want to see. And then we'll get there. Just invite me in. We'll be there. Today starts the beginning of 21 days walking with your guides. That is the challenge. 21 days walking with you guys. One second, please. One moment, please. So 21 days with you and your guides. How do I find a goddess? How do I find that goddess? Because shoot, I'm feeling depressed right now. I'm feeling all sorts of craziness. This world is crazy. I've been thinking I'm living a dream. Is this really a dream? Please, I don't know what's going on. It's okay. We're going to do the shadow work together. We're going to do it together. Starting today, 21 days of walking with your guides. We're going to see what we find in those 21 days. We're going to see what we find those 21 days. I know the ladies have a clock, so tomorrow, later on, we'll do something together. We're gonna go to lunch together, and we're we're gonna keep you on your toes because we're gonna be best friends, and just like we're best friends here and over there, we're gonna be best friends. So the challenge is to walk with me today. So it's to walk with me, and then that's it. And the book says about what the book says about me is this. Hold on. Let me get back to what the book says about me, because the book never said that I am funny, that I am into your level. If you like to be here and there, I go here and there with you. The book doesn't say all of that stuff. I'll go in there and I'll tell you what else the book. But this was channeled by an angel himself, so yeah, you know it. So we only work with angels here, and coming from the light and helping you be the goddess that you are, and the king and the queen. You know what I'm saying? We work with those beautiful beings. Everybody else, we ring the bell and we ask them to leave the room because they're not allowed to be part of this conversation. So we kick over there. Those crazy ass, we kick them out. So the book says there's a sense that you are now able to focus on your way and offer great lights into the world. Yes, you do have a beautiful light. Beautiful. Find it if you can't see it now. But if you can see it, you just gotta make it brighter. But if you can't see it, it's okay. We'll work on it together. You're not alone. You've never been alone, by the way. And this is now learning towards spiritual wisdom. This is spiritual wisdom we're giving you here. This is not the book can't make this up. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Meditate. Connect with the light. Connect with us. Meditate, but all sorts of meditation. What does your spirit want to do? What does your spirit want to do? Ask those questions to yourself. This is why we ask you to ask those questions. It's reverse. We are asking, ask. Yeah, we're in here. Anyways, we'll see you, and Jessie will see you, and we're all will see you, and we're gonna shut it off for a little bit. She needs a break. We love you.
Love you. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. I just want to show you something. Let the universe blow your mind, because someone needs this. And I'm going to tell you the story behind it. Here's one. I was on my walk yesterday. And while going on my walk, I got up to one point, natural point, and the yellow bird that I've been telling you about was actually on the ground. Hopped up next to me and said, "Hey, yo, how you doing?" I was like, "Oh, how you doing? Love you." And we'll continue on my walk. Coming back from my spiritual walk, I'm talking to the trees, giving them energy because I told them I was going to give you some when I come back because I had to replenish mine. Look down. The spirit said, "Pick that up." I walked past it. No, don't believe what everybody says about if you see feathers on a bird and it's dirty. Not pick it up. We got you. I turned around, walked back, found it, picked it up. The moment I placed this in my hands were pulsating. And I thought it was just my left hand. I said, well, let me hold it on this hand. And I changed my hand. That was pulsating. It was boop, 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 boop. It's still pulsating right now. And so the spirit told me from what the guides had just said, through Jessie, hold this up, because he said somebody needs this. So I'm holding this up for you. You may be depressed right now. You may be upset. You may can't see your way through. You didn't get to go on your walk, and you may be doubting yourself to go on a walk today. Your walk was taken for you yesterday. Here's your proof. Go on your walk. It's all right. We're all with you. He's with you. All right? It's going to be all right. You don't have to go on a walk today for proof. Whoever you are, here it is. All right. Everyone, praise Allah for today. Thank you. Thank the divine. Who you call on them. There's only one divine spirit, universal law. You all know who you're talking about. Speak to them in your own language. Speak to her in your own language. Gain the strength. We're never alone. We got it. Last words, Last words, D? I know Jesse's good. I just said D. Mine. Sun Goddess. Last words, or you good?
It's well now it's 11:12, but it was 11:11. So if you didn't get that, boo, get it, boo. Jump into that frequency. Jump into that portal. It's open for
Yes.
you. All you gotta do
Woo.
is trust,
And believe.
believe, and then take divine aligned action.
Yes, yes,
That's all
yes,
I got.
yes. There you go. We pray that everyone continues to have a blessed day full of love, light, and laughter. Laugh it out, you guys. Yes, because when we see the real answer, see everything at the end of all this, we all gonna be laughing. We're gonna be like, what? What? It was that easy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love you all dearly. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Peace. Love you.